So, Sprint 2. Woohoo! This was a lot of fun. It honestly, at times, had me pretty frustrated, but after having gone to office hours and getting a little bit of help, even just a little bit of help, made a big difference. So, thank you very much. I was pretty stressed about this, and then it started working, and then I got it really working, and now it's doing it. So I'm going to go ahead and run it. I did my best to make it look as close to the example as possible. We got our pea shooter guy here, our skeleton man, and I even put the bird behind the runner. So I tried to put them in order in a way that it would match the example. And the only thing that I couldn't quite get right was when the bird gets to the top of the window, it goes through it a little bit and then it comes back down. But in the example, it hits it right at the top whenever it hits the edge. I couldn't figure that out. And that's okay. I figure that's kind of a nominal detail. And so in the game, I guess we can run through the Space Invaders class super quick. This is our variables for speed. This is where we load our content. We create an image manager and a texture manager, and add our textures in here. Add our images, add our sprites. This is our update method. This is only used for things that are going to be animated. You can see I commented out the birds and just put in my own the flying guy and the running guy. This is our draw method. This calls once per frame and draws the actually draws the graphics onto the screen. And that's pretty much it as far as the game class goes. Some interesting things about this is that the texture manager, the sprite manager, and image manager are all singletons, and those are used to manage the the images and their sizes. So you can see at the bottom of it's not here, sorry. At the bottom of image, we have their image and the rectangle, which is their dimensions. You could also argue that the managers use the factory design pattern because they use the create method, which gives you just the ability to make new images. We also use the iterator. Obviously, you can find that primarily in the S-Link manager. This is where we implement the S-Link iterator, and the D-Link manager implements the D-Link iterator. This just gives us an ability to go through the linked lists without having to expose the underlying implementation. The data structures that are being used here are obviously the singly linked list and the doubly linked list. These are used to hold the textures and the images and the sprites, so that we can just have like an easy way of accessing that information. And so yeah, we've got some cute little sprites here. The funny thing here is, I guess actually what I'll say is the most frustrating thing actually about this whole sprint is not actually the fact that it was tricky to do or complicated. It was the fact that whenever I show this to my family, they're like, oh, cool. Because I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going crazy, this is the hardest thing, whatever. And and then I show it to them and they're like, what is this? And then I'm like, no, don't worry about it. I'm making Space Invaders. And they're like, the game from the 80s? And I'm like, yeah, no, it's gonna be cool. I promise. It's a big exercise in object-oriented programming. And they're like, all right. But no, this was a lot of fun. I really appreciate you helping me, and I really am excited to keep moving and seeing some aliens getting blasted on the screen. So, thank you so much.